The story of Cain and Abel, based on Genesis 4:1-16. After Adam and Eve were sent out of the Garden of Eden, they began a new life in the world. Soon Eve gave birth to her first son and said, "With the help of the Lord I have brought forth a man." Genesis 4:1. They named him Cain. Later she gave birth again, and they named the second son Abel. As they grew up, Cain became a farmer, working the soil and growing food. Abel became a shepherd, caring for sheep in the fields. One day they each decided to bring an offering to the Lord. Cain brought some of the crops he had grown, but Abel brought the best of his flock, the firstborn lambs and their fat portions. The Bible says, "The Lord looked with favor on Abel and his offering, but on Cain and his offering he did not look with favor." Genesis 4:4-5. Cain became very angry, and his face was downcast. But the Lord said to him, "Why are you angry? Why is your face downcast? If you do what is right, will you not be accepted? But if you do not do what is right, sin is crouching at your door. It desires to have you, but you must rule over it." Genesis 4:6-7. Even though God warned him, Cain didn't listen. He said to his brother Abel, "Let's go out to the field." And while they were there, Cain attacked Abel and killed him. Later the Lord asked Cain, "Where is your brother Abel?" Cain replied, "I don't know. Am I my brother's keeper?" Genesis 4:9. But God said, "What have you done? Listen, your brother's blood cries out to me from the ground." Genesis 4:10. Because of what Cain had done, God told him that the ground would no longer produce crops for him and that he would become a restless wanderer on the earth. Cain said, "My punishment is more than I can bear." But even then, the Lord had mercy. He placed a mark on Cain to protect him, saying, "Whoever kills Cain will suffer vengeance 7 times over." Genesis 4:15. So Cain went out from the Lord's presence and lived in the land of Nod, east of Eden. This story reminds us that God sees not just what we do, but the heart behind it, and He calls us to choose love and do what is right, even when it's hard.